How you doing tonight? Chris Bellflower, Independence Party candidate for State Senate, District 43. Coming back at you today. I appreciate the support and the views so far of all the videos that we've released. I'm going to apologize. It's been a busy week, so we haven't had one for a couple of weeks, but here's a new one here for you to go ahead and review, and we really want to issue a challenge out here today. But to reiterate, when we look at our non-negotiables that the Bellflower campaign has put out, we have our three non-negotiables. One being support for our law enforcement and for our first responders, making sure that they're taken care of, given the tools and training and equipment and resources in order to succeed and do their job safely and effectively. The second one is economic improvement. So introducing some issues and some bills that are going to help improve the Minnesota economy and put more money into families' pockets there. But the third one that we want to talk about today is going to be our education reform program. This is the challenge that I issue, because as of right now, we have the largest education or the largest achievement gap in the upper Midwest and maybe even in the nation. That's ridiculous. It's uncalled for. We also have a huge teacher shortage here in Minnesota. Uncalled for. The DFL continues, and the education system today continues to push students to go out and get their degree. So we keep getting these students putting out in their going to college, which is not a bad thing necessarily. However, how many students out there today have their degree in some subject but are not using it? They can't find a job. So when they get done with their education, what happens? They are so far in debt. And so that turns into a financial situation that they're not going to be able to get out of. So we want to be able to change some things in order to properly support our kids and get our kids ready for real life activities once they graduate high school. The Bellflower campaign has a program that is already proven in other states that will be able to A, close the achievement gap, and B, get these students ready for after graduation. This is also going to help the labor force and the workforce outside. So it's going to help the economy and start bringing things in on that level as well. But my challenge today is, with the Bellflower presentation and with the Bellflower program that we're going to be putting in for our education system here, I can guarantee today, I will guarantee in 2 years, once we put these programs in place, we are going to be able to see successes, not only just on the suburban level, but in the urban level as well as rural education systems for the closure of the achievement gap. We're going to empower teachers to want to be able to do their job without fear of retribution from superintendents, boards, or unions. We're also going to incentivize and reward teachers for not only doing good jobs and doing their job well, but also inspire them to jump into different facets of education. We have a huge shortage of teachers that are counselors or dealing with students that are disabled or developmentally challenged and maybe have some attitude issues. We have some problem children. Instead of rewarding them, we need to address them. As a technical instructor, I understand people learn different ways. So if we can get new educators or different ways to educate and be successful with those education levels, then Minnesota will turn around. And the Bellflower program can fix that. And like I said, I guarantee that today, that when elected, this will happen within 2 years. So my challenge today is for Senator Wiger. Senator Wiger, if you are as proud as you say you are of the education system right now, if you are proud of the issues that we are seeing, if you are proud of the achievement gap, if you are proud of the teacher shortage, if you are proud of your, what you say, accomplishments, then there should be no issue in coming forth and finishing up the debate and bringing this out so that we can educate the voters on the education system and where it has failed over the last 20 years. Yes, 20 years. You would think that we'd be leading the nation, considering you sit on the chair of the Education Committee. Minnesota education has an issue. We need to change that. We can make Minnesota education better, and we will. So in November, please look at our campaign. We can make things better for our kids, for our educators, and for our workforce. So do me a favor. I challenge you as the viewer watching this, share this with your family, with your friends. I challenge the Independence Party. I challenge the Democrats. I challenge the Republicans. Share this with your constituents. Share this with your staff. Let's get this out there so we can start making changes. Changes need to happen, and we can do that in 2016 here. But for more information on the Bellflower campaign, please visit chrisbellflower.com. And with that, I look forward to hearing from you, Senator Wiger, and all the other viewers. You guys have a great night.